Hi, and welcome to my portfolio, Connor Neidig's Cozy Collection. My name is Connor Neidig. I am a producer, musician, and composer based out of Vancouver, British Columbia. When it comes to my musician's background, I'm primarily a guitarist, but I do play a little bit of bass and piano just for my own production's sake. You can catch me using Logic Pro and Pro Tools to make professional music for myself and others. Alright, let's get straight into why I'm here. What I've done for my portfolio project is create an EP as well as a guitar-based sample pack exploring my two favorite genres to play in, those being R&B and funk. I produced, mixed, and mastered everything on the EP and featured a few local musicians that I like to work with. Namely, those are Ian Putz, Kay Lee, Goodwater Remy, Ashley Pater, and Sean Kim, who I don't have a picture of. Let's start by having a look at the Cozy sample pack. Alrighty, now here is the pack. It doesn't look like much, but that's because we haven't opened the folders yet. I've organized it according to genre. We have our funks and our R's and B's. Now how about we have a look at the funk folder? Look at that, huh? More folders. Now for each of the genres, I've included amped versions using Neural DSP's Plini amp simulator. And just as excitingly, we also got some DI tracks with the same licks. Now if we take a look at the processed folder, we can see how I named these. Now, the general idea is it goes genre, key, BPM, type, and my initials. The type is either a P for processed or a DI for, big surprise here, DI. Let's have a listen to this one here. Now that's some funky chunk on its own, but we need to give it some context. So how about we take a look at Maria off the Cozy EP, which features this and another sample from the funk department. And transition. Now here we are, we're just taking a quick look at the Logic session breakdown for Maria. I'm just going to go through my creative process for this song and talk about how the song mostly came together. Now, as I've noted before, this song is from the Cozy EP. It's a 4-song EP featuring some tunes I've made with the musical input of some friends of mine. When I started working on this song, I was listening to copious amounts of old J-Funk and disco. So I figured what better way to pay my respects to the genre than to make a song of my own. The name of this song actually comes from a famous Japanese disco artist, Maria Takeuchi. This song in particular, now we're going back to the creative process, this song in particular was built up from an 8-bar loop that I then fleshed out from there. First things first, every J-Funk song needs some driving piano, so of course I had to play some in. Here it is. Once I had this, I could feel my afro start to grow in, and my bell-bottom pants started zipping themselves up. This was a good sign. Now after I let that simmer a bit, I moved on to adding some drums. Now all we got going on here is a 4 on the floor on the kick and a snare with some cliche claps going on. Let's have a quick listen to that. Then we got the real sauce. Using Logic's drummer program, we got some Latin percussion that just fit the driving mood going on so far. Perfect. Now as I mentioned before, I am a guitarist, but I also got to play some bass for this to be real disco. So a quick go at a bass line yielded some great results, and after adding guitar samples, we got something that's almost ready to be served. Let's have a quick listen to that. Now all that's left is our melody. I recorded a lead part with the guitar, but it wasn't quite enough, so I reached out to Ian Putz. I asked him to record some sax for me and send it my way. Now shortly thereafter, we got the parts, and boy oh boy, were they everything I dreamed of and more. Let's listen to the chorus with the sax and everything all together. That sure is a song. Let's go back to the desk and hear from our sponsor. I don't have a sponsor. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I really appreciate you sticking through to the end of this video. If you want to reach me, you can reach me through my email or my phone number if you like. You can also find me on the internet at connorneidig.com or on Instagram at connor.neidig. I look forward to hearing from some of you and especially hearing some of your projects. Okay, talk soon. Thank you.